We're out here in Lincoln Park, New Jersey, at the big factory of Popinsanity with Rab Aaron.
How are you, Chaim? It's good to see you. Come on right in.
Listen, since I'm a bocher, right? How many is you open already?
Almost 10.
10 years. I say since I'm a bocher, this was my favorite snack, Popinsanity. Did I ever know that I'm going to come to a video here?
That means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me too, Kevin. Let's jump inside over here with Rab Aaron. Popinsanity, popcorn and confections. Woof. Here we are, Kevin. The headquarters.
Okay, so Chaim, it's up to you. You're the boss. You tell me what you want to see
boss.
and what you guys want to know.
So my followers love seeing productions. That's like the highlight. I get the most feedback. Chaim, we love when you go to factories. So this is really special that we're here in Popinsanity. First of all, Popinsanity.
That's it.
You have the real popcorn machine.
You see that? This is where the insanity began. And that's a story in itself, and there's plenty of places to hear that and read about it, but Chaim, if you want,
we'll get that story at the end. So you're saying it began at this machine?
That's correct.
And exploded into the company.
Let's go.
This is happening. Woof.
So every few minutes, we pop. So this is where the actual popping happens. If you can kind of hear it tickering in there.
Let me put my mic next to it. Kevin, you hear the pop? Let's get. You want to open it? Can I see inside? Whoa! Kevin, give me some little popping happening. Whoa! Let's go popping with Popinsanity. Kevin, it's Popinsanity. What's he spraying over there, Aaron?
Oh, we don't talk about the secret sauce. We don't talk about the secret sauce. Ooh, you know what?
Popinsanity.
You know what, Chaim? Quick. Let's go over here. Quick. What's
going on over here?
Quick.
What's this?
Whoa. Wow, this is peppermint hot chocolate where we manually melt the marshmallows into the flavor before it gets sprinkled with peppermint. This is one of my favorite flavors. This is unbelievable.
Insane.
I mean, I love overnight pickle and yapchik, but how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, like Sucky says? How you doing, like he says, Joey?
You got Flacco here. He's the man.
This is like a s'mores style.
S'mores is different, but s'mores also has marshmallow.
But this has a peppermint.
Yeah, this has a peppermint kind of feel
Kevin,
to it.
I wish they could smell through the mic.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
It's insane!
Wow! Look at that.
So here's the marshmallows. So
you know what? We got. I mean, this is all fun and nice, and it's beautiful and smells great. Can I take you to my favorite place?
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, look at this. This is the chocolate room. Remember we were doing the peppermint hot chocolate, what we just saw? Well, watch this.
Oh, that's how you do it.
That's it.
I was always wondering how you make those drizzles so even and so neat.
We do things by hand.
Oh my goodness, that's how you do it. The secret. This secret is in now public.
Oh, this is the crushed candy. We crush it ourselves.
Really?
Absolutely.
And you pour the candy on afterwards. This is the hot chocolate.
You smell that? You smell that?
That's crazy.
Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Kevin, do you see what I see? That's insane. That's insanely good. Wow. Moving along here.
Moving along. Okay, so right now we are putting together all the Purim, the Purim boxes that have the popcorn, the hamantash, and the nuts. And as you can see, we have to make hundreds of them.
Hundreds of them. Some more Purim stuff here. Very cool.
Packing the acrylics.
Some more Purim boxes over here. Wow, look at this cabinet. So neat. What I love about your stuff, Rab Aaron, is the neatness. They look so cute. So
well, the point is, people don't realize I don't just push a button and 5,000 bags come out of a chute. Every bag is hand-filled, hand-sealed, hand-labeled, and packaged exactly like you see it. Just like this, one by one, because the quality of our product is very, very important to us.
Wow. Unreal, Kevin. Look at these bags over here. Let's get more popper. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm just in love with this place. I'm in love with the smell. I'm in love with Popinsanity. And like I say, let's get popping with Popinsanity. Tell me in a nutshell, Rab Aaron. How you just woke up one morning and said, "Okay, I'm doing popcorn." How did were you a popcorn lover?
So all I can say is the Rabbeinu Shalom has an amazing sense of humor. Amazing sense of humor. This was not my industry. I was in a different industry for many, many years. And long story short, one day somebody came. I'm a musician.
Oh, you're a musician?
I'm a musician. I played for the orchestras for many, many years, since 1987. I played drums and keyboard.
No way.
And now I work with Yehuda Green. I'm his manager.
Okay,
so
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so I've always.
Well, you had Matt Hill back in the day?
Yeah, what?
You played with Matt Hill back in the day?
Well, Matt was a drummer. I was a drummer. So we were working different simchas. But Matt, sure. That was my tkufa. All those guys, Yisrael Lamb, or that whole,
Amazing.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I had a fellow musician who I worked with a long time, my partner Yankee Goldenthal, and someone said, Aaron, you know what? Could you help Yankee with his popcorn? I said, Yankee, he's one of the best keyboard players that I know, but I don't know anything about popcorn. Long story short, he explained me that. We put together a meeting, and I said to him, what's the story with the popcorn? So he basically told me he was, and I'm trying to be really quick about this, but you asked a great question, and I think it's interesting for your followers to know. And basically, he decided with his brother to open up a cafe because Yankee's a fantastic chef. His brother's an amazing baker. They know food, they understand the science behind the food, and they really have golden hands in the kitchen. They decided to open up a cafe. They opened up this cafe 3 days before grand opening. Something happened with the building, the landlord, Verves, and they couldn't open up. Bottom line is, he says, I can't open up. His lawyer says, return everything. You didn't use it, so should have the geld. Return everything. So he calls up the guy, I'm not opening this, return the oven, return the refrigerator, return the stove. The one guy that he called up and said, could you please take back the machine, said, I'm sorry, final sale. I don't take back returns. And that was this machine that he bought for the cafe to have a nice schmeck for fresh popcorn.
He bought this machine for the cafe to give it a good smell.
Yeah, so basically he had to take this machine in a box and put it in his living room, and it just stood there in storage for, 9 months.
Wow.
And then his wife said, there's no place for the kids to play. We have to get rid of the machine. So before I get rid of the machine, we're making a party for our daughter. Let me at least make some popcorn. Before it goes to the curb,
that's amazing.
Let me make some popcorn. And Yankee started to play with the popcorn and make different flavors, this and that, and people loved it. And his wife says, wait a second, the people are calling me, where did I buy the popcorn? And I'm saying, oh God, it's a sore subject. My husband make the popcorn, I'm getting rid of the machine, a whole disaster. So Yankee started really saying, something, maybe there's something to it. And he went into his basement and he started experimenting with different flavors. What would happen if I put marshmallow, chocolate? But I don't like that peanut butter, so let me make my own peanut butter and chop my own nuts.
Oh my goodness.
And he created these crazy flavors. You understand what I'm saying? He brought it. Now he has 9 by 13 pans of popcorn flavors that he doesn't know what to do with. So his wife, who teaches in a school, he said, you know what, bring this to the teacher's lounge. I'm curious what they're gonna say. I thought of some really great flavors. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if they'll enjoy it. Chaim, she came home with a list of orders like he was selling the Boy Scout cookies. Wow. He says, I don't need this in my life right now. I'm playing gigs, he's playing all over the world, he's playing weddings and mitzvah tanzas every night. He has no time for popcorn. You're going to embarrass my teachers? You're not going to embarrass me and my teachers. So he had to make the popcorn. And one thing led to another. And then every time he comes to play a wedding, the conductor or the band would say, one second, Yankee, where's the popcorn?
Let's get
you have popcorn? You can play. You don't have popcorn? Go home.
That's crazy.
This is the way it went. So he started bringing popcorn to all the gigs, and people wanted popcorn. And he says, you know what? Another guy says, you know what? I gotta figure out how Yankee's great in the kitchen, but he doesn't necessarily have the experience of marketing and sales and product development and packaging development, all that stuff. So he decided to call me. I was in between because the previous company was sold, so I'm looking for something. But you help Yankee. I love Yankee. I know him for 25 years at the time. Of course, I'll help him. And as I started to help him, I started getting knee deep in this because I've been a salesman at that point for over 20 years. How often do you show somebody a product and they're like, it's done. Like, how much is it? When did you deliver? It's not, I didn't have to sell my soul. Explaining and doing, they tasted it, they loved it, they smelled it, and that was the end of that. So it's a bislach,
that is an insane story. And from there you just went bigger and bigger till Popinsanity was born. And from there you went into the goyish market. Like,
we have a very beautiful array of different types of businesses, different industries. We do the healthcare, we do banking, we do fashion, we do media. Corporate business is a very, very big part. And not only that, the corporate business in the Heimischer world has grown exponentially. We do tremendous, beautiful items for Heimischer companies, whether it's nursing homes, whether it's accounting firms, whether it's law firms. We have a beautiful, beautiful line of product and a lot of customization options that we love to work with people with their colors and their concepts. Everybody has an item mishagas, but at the end of the day, everybody loves it. And we really, really appreciate the feedback, and it's a true nachas for all of us. And
we took the cake, and here we have, we're going to turn the camera to Yankee.
Hey.
Yankee, I want to see a hug over there. Wow, 2 drummers, sorry, a keyboard player and drummer.
This is do you remember this machine?
From being thrown out.
He's like, do I remember this machine? I was staring at this in my living room for 9 months.
Popinsanity, where the
Insanity happened again.
This is an incredible story. I mean, this shows you like Hashem showed you the door, and you just opened the door and went out.
Right. He turned lemons into lemonade. You really did.
Unreal story, Yankee. Insanity. That's where the name came from.
Check it out.
Popinsanity. Unreal. So that's where the name was like invented, from this insanity of the story?
So we had a big problem because we wanted to name the company, but I don't want it to be superior, quality, very good, Isnam, so we had to come up with a name. But I wanted a name because my vision was to not only sell the small, the Heimish groceries, I wanted to go out to the world and I wanted to sell nationally. So when you come out and you want to do something nationally, you have to make sure you have a trademark on a name and a registered trademark and things of that nature. So I was looking for all names and this wasn't available and that wasn't available and nothing. We had all the contests and people, Colonel King, all kinds of different craziness. I said, Yankee, we have to get to market. I need a logo. I need packaging. What are we doing here?
It was almost a year.
That's right.
You were a year trying to come up with a name.
Yeah, so remember that? It was like, I think July 4th, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I said, Yankee.
Yes.
What do we do? When we give the popcorn to people to taste, what do they say? So he says,
two things here. Remember, one was, wow, this stuff is sick.
Right.
That was one thing. So we were trying to do maybe SIIK.
Right. It was sick.
Or the other thing was, this popcorn is insane, right?
Right. So I said, well, it depends who you go to. If you go to one guy, he's going, oh, this is Nam. This guy always forgivaldik.
Navdik.
This is great. Like, this is really, this is amazing. You had different types of people. But a lot of people said, wait, this is Parv. This is insane. Insane, pop, sane, pop, insane, pop, insanity.
Popinsanity. Chavre, let's pop.
That's it.
Let's get pop with Popinsanity. I want to point that out. I didn't realize your whole entire place is Parv.
Everything. Yeah.
Only Parv.
I did not even realize. I tasted it, but I thought it was more.
And by the way, we have two hashgaches. We have OU Parv as well as Minchas Chinuch Tartikov that we love working with. OU has been absolutely amazing. There's so many things that we constantly are trying to improve and design.
Let's get popping with Popinsanity. Rab Aaron, Rab Yankee, was great being here. It was great coming down there. Great to hear your story. Great to see your company.
We've been working on something very, very special for quite some time, and I want to show it to you. It hasn't been seen by anybody yet, but Chaim, you're the guy.
Let's go. Let's do this, man. Let's get popping.
This is what we call the grandstand. Now let me explain to you why. Comes in two colors.
No way. That's insane.
Now,
that is insanity. It's cool.
This is an amazing box. It's hard. I don't know if it's wood. I should really know that, but it's a very, very rigid box. And the key to this box is not only is a beautiful presentation when someone gets it as a gift, it's also a centerpiece.
It's a statement.
You put it right there. It's a statement. Now, the amazing thing was, and I'd love Yankee to join me for this part of this, because I said why did this evolve? Because we have customers that say, Aaron, we've been buying your stuff for years, and we have the customers and then our clients. I need you to come up with something very special from a packaging standpoint and from a flavor standpoint. Well, I said, packaging, I can help you. Flavor, how you doing? So I take Yankee, we have this, he takes me into the kitchen, and he's asking me, what are the flavors, what do I want to accomplish? And without getting into how that process went,
was born.
Let me give you the flavors. Here, we have something called caramel macchiato. Could you tell us what that is? I don't know.
Macchiato, that's
caramel
coffee.
macchiato. It's coffee, right. So it's caramel. It is, a typical macchiato, you have a caramel
base.
It's a caramel base, right, with a white cream kind of like on top, the frosting.
I don't want you to talk too much. You have to taste it. How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, now over here, this is something that is ridiculous, and it's all these flavors are not mass produced on the machines that you saw. All this is done by hand, by him only.
Wow.
This is called cashew truffle. I don't know how many coatings of different chocolates. I don't know, but I eat it.
You eat
it's
it.
crazy. It's mama's crazy. You don't understand. Right, Yankee? There's a chocolate white drizzle. There's a
why don't you see this in the stores?
Oh, no. Hold on, we'll talk about that soon. Now, whoever likes fudge brownie with a little bit of white cream drizzle, just perfect. How you doing?
That's it.
Right? And now here we have something that's a peanut butter base with caramel, with different type of crunchy, I don't know what you call it, wrapped in confection sugar.
Woof.
It's delicious. This is called peanut butter avalanche.
Peanut butter lovers.
So we have peanut butter avalanche, we have fudge brownie, we got caramel macchiato, and we got cashew truffle.
All right.
It comes in
Look at
two
that. It comes in
sizes.
two sizes. It comes in two
You
colors.
open up your box, you just put the legs together, bada bing, bada bum, you're
And it's
done.
set. Wow. 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 So you don't sell
This
to
is
the stores.
only going to be available by us directly because I only made a limited edition.
Oh, wow. So
Because it's an
even the
expensive
flavors,
product.
you think even the flavors
The
aren't in the
flavors only are made by Yankee.
But it's not in the stores.
It's not in the stores. These
Only
are
in the
not going to
box.
be in the stores. It's only sold in this box, and it tastes like it was just made for you. Whoever you gift this to, they don't need your 21 Glenlivet. They don't need your blue label. They've been there. They've done that.
guy got guts to say
This is
that.
the item. This is the item, brothers.
I love that concept. You took popcorn and you took it to a whole new level, a
Yeah.
corporate level, a real elegant level of popcorn.
There's not many popcorn companies that are served in high style events like a wedding or a big convention, because there's a time and place for everything. Sometimes just somebody wants some regular popcorn, but sometimes somebody wants a decadent dessert with the marshmallow and the cookies and the nuts and all the different types of flavors that we offer. That's what our specialty is.
That's what it's best. So look at this. Purim.
So these are some of our Purim items,
Wow, beautiful.
which is perfect. You have one flavor of our nuts, our cookies and cream
Popcorn.
and a Hamantaschen. It comes in two different sizes, two different colors. We have
at that, that's beautiful.
items like this that have a Hamantash packed in here.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want for the children, or you want to give out to your
Teachers,
employees,
mowers.
teachers, mowers.
That's so
So
cool.
it comes in different colors.
Very
And then
cool.
we have something like this is where it's just Hamantaschen. You get an assortment,
Hamantaschen.
Popinsanity, yes, absolutely. And you buy a bottle of wine, you buy this, you're done, no hassle. This
is great.
Then you have a popcorn, right? 3 brachas, a popcorn, a mezainis, and nuts.
Unbelievable.
And we have acrylic boxes. We have a sampler gift
Look at that.
is. Someone says, "Oh my God, I don't know what flavor to buy. What should I?" You know
All
what?
flavor.
Taste all of them and then
Taste
just
them all.
taste them all and decide. What do I want to tell you?
I love that. All right, brother. What's the website you can order it on?
Popinsanity.com, and whoever wants to partake in our amazing concepts of corporate gifting, whether you're a maisid, whether you're a yeshiva, whether you just have a law firm, whatever it is, I want you to call Tzvi Stern, 347-977-0861.
All right.
He's a Zizkeit. He gets his business. He knows his business. He knows his clientele, and he knows what you want to get out of your gift.
Oh.
Trust me. Call him.
Kevin, don't wait. Call him right now. This thing smells too good. This is insane for corporate events. Kevin, call Tzvi. Now let's dive in.